This would keep you warm.
Oof.
Very light 11 horsepower engine. As I said earlier, we are on an operating airport, the Knox County Regional Airport. Most of the traffic is landing on the opposite runway today though, so we're relatively clear, but we do have our air boss who serves at our air shows. Bill Mormile is one of our volunteers. And he has our flight line radio, so he's in communication with any airplanes, any full-size airplanes that may be coming or going. And he'll let Eric know if we need to bring this model airplane in. Now, Eric will be performing a relatively sedate routine for us today. I just saw a nice slow roll. One of the reasons he's keeping it low and slow is because we are on an airport. We have a maximum ceiling of about 100 feet, which is sort of the pilot's best guess. But we're doing primarily horizontal maneuvers for us today, rather than a lot of hard vertical movements. And here's an inverted flyby. Now it's interesting, when I met with Eric about a week ago, he came to test fly the site just to get a feel for it, to see what he'd be dealing with. And he had his performance all laid out on paper, just like the full-size aerobatic aircraft use. Now, when Eric arrived here for his test flight, we talked a little bit about being at the airport. And Eric confided in me that, you know, he's really not going to take any chances, in large part because he has about $7,000 invested in the airplane alone, not including his radio that he's operating it with. And I talked about how affordable, there was a nice snap roll it looked like. I talked inside about how affordable the RC hobby can be. Now we're looking at the opposite end of that spectrum. And what we saw with those helicopters, I see Devin standing here. Would you mind, roughly how much is a kit like you were flying? Yeah, the helicopter. About $500 for the helicopter, and then the radio is probably another 3, 4. Okay, the radio and the electric.